Hey guys, Chris from Flow Brackets. Today we're working on a 911 992.1 GT3 and I'm going to show you how to get rid of this big oversized plastic box and replace it with our miniature version, and I'll show you how that works. First, let's talk about the problem. Now, these cars comes with a factory mounting box, and these are going to be either too wide or too tall depending on what plate you have. So let's just say these are my 3 to 4 character plates. As you can see, it's too wide and I can see the excess over the top. Doesn't look that great. If you have New South Wales or South Australian plates, your plates are quite skinny, so no matter how you mount it, you're always going to see excess plastic on the car. So we've redesigned this box to something quite a lot smaller, goes into the factory holes, or even better, avoid drilling holes completely using our tape and primer, and I'll show you how that works. So to swap out the factory mounting box is quite easy. Just take out 2 factory screws. You can use the same screw or the ones that we provide to put it in its place, and the bolts straight on. Now I've put the plinth on the car, but what we've found is a lot of the times when dealership fits the factory box, it's not screwed center. So what we've done is we've given you an alignment tool. So you line it to the bottom of the car. Now there's a little clip here that will line up with a slot in the car. That will self-center, and then you can just simply push up against the centering tool, and that way you know it's going to be completely center. Those slots are slotted. Level it out, tighten it, and you're done. So now let's just imagine this is a brand new car. Bumper bar has no holes. So what you want to avoid is installing this. This is a factory mounting box that Porsche gives you. They line it up, they drill holes to mount the box, and then they drill 2 more holes to mount the plate, and you end up with something like this. So if you want to avoid this, you can use the same plinth, because this is also a no drill, stick on only solution, and I'll show you how that works. So let's imagine the holes aren't there. This is a brand new bar. To install this, there's a few steps. First, clean. Step 2, use the alcohol pads that's included to clean the bar again. And then you would mock up your plinth and work out where you need to apply the primer. And how you would do it is like this. The kit comes with an alignment tool. And at the back of it, there's a bit of like a clip or a tongue, and that lines up with the hole down the bottom. So all you got to do is line that up there, prime the car, peel off the tape, and stick it on. Wait overnight, and you have a nice secure mounting for your brackets and your number plates. So I've stuck on the miniature plinth using the primer first. That's before I've cleaned it. Stuck it on with the tape that's already pre-applied. Now you just want to hold this on, leave it overnight if you can, and the alignment jig will help you center it perfectly so you know it's going to be absolutely level. Now, it's probably worth mentioning that if you are running a very heavy plate, so for example, Victorian has 6-digit heritage, they're made of steel and they're quite big, it's probably a good idea to drill out the front, but for every other plate, you can just use the tape only and it will be very secure. Now that we've covered the plinth, let's talk about the brackets. Now that we have the miniature plinth on, it's time to choose the correct bracket that matches the number plate. Now, this mounting solution is 2 parts. 1, choose the correct plinth to suit the car, and then you need a bracket to suit your number plates so you can bolt your correct number plates onto it. So for example, if we want to install, say, some slimline plates from New South Wales or South Australia, get the correct bracket that matches, that bolts on, then you can mount your number plates. If you have Euros, grab that, Heritage, and so on. Now this is going to be pretty much the smaller than the smallest plates from every state in Australia. So what we're going to do, I'll install the smallest plates that we have. These are 3 characters or 3 to 4 character from Victoria. I've got the bracket there. I'll put everything on and show you what it looks like. And that's how you get rid of the oversized factory box on the GT3. As you can see, with our plinth and the bracket system together, it gives it a nice floating look and there's no excess plastic around it. All you gotta do is choose the right plinth to suit the car and the right bracket to suit the plinth. We've made it really easy for you. There's so many slots, a lot of little micro adjustments to help you get it on straight. And also, it's got the little centering tool to help you get it all level. So I hope you found this video useful and thanks for watching.